What's up, guys? Axel Ebner here, and today I want to start off by apologizing for the lack of uploads on both channels. Things have been hectic lately, but where's my camera? There it is, okay. But I wanted to give you guys something special to keep you going. Today was the pre-release of Shadows over Innistrad, which I had the honor of going to. And I'm going to show you guys what I got and how I received it. So basically, you go in and you pay a fee, and they give you this box. It's sealed and it has the dust cover over it, but I didn't keep the dust cover. But then you open it up, and on the right there is I forget if it was 6 or 7 packs, or maybe even 5. I have the video on my camera right now, but there's a lot of noise, so I'm going to be editing and doing a voiceover. But basically, here's what the set symbol looks like, which is on the 20, which is the number 20 on this lovely countdown die for Magic the Gathering. And so there it is. And I honestly didn't know what to expect in this set because I hadn't seen a set list on any of the sites that I looked on. But the promo card that they give you is different for most everybody. It's basically whatever pack they give you, it's like a regular pull, and this is the one that I got. It's Eerie Interlude. It's an instant that costs 2 and 1 white to cast. Exile any number of target creatures you control. Return those cards to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So it's a bounce card. It's really cool. The set isn't supposed to come out until the 8th of April, so Thursday, April 8th, which is part of the exciting news that I have for you guys. And here is the deck that I used. I'll do a brief run through. Feel free to pause it and look at any of the cards as we go along. And these are new. They're called clue cards. And they're token artifacts. Tap 2, sacrifice this artifact to draw a card. Now these cards, these tokens really came in handy because of this ability called, what's it called? Investigate. So there's a lot of different things that can cause you to investigate when, say for instance, this card, when it enters the battlefield, you investigate, which means to put a colorless clue artifact token onto the battlefield with tap 2, sacrifice this artifact, draw a card, which is what these are. Now, here's my deck. It's not anything special. It's just something that I threw together in the last 10 minutes because I spent the first 20 minutes of it, or not 20, but a few minutes of it opening the packs and showing you guys what's inside. So we have Thraben Inspector, Sin Prodder, another Thraben Inspector, Rancid Rats, Vessel of Volatility, Unruly Mob, and there's 2 of them in the deck, Woodland Stream, Dead Weight, Alms of the Vein, there's Unruly Mob, another Vessel of Volatility, Pat Guardian, and there's 2 of these, the Griff Spoon. This helped me a lot in the draft. I ended up taking 28th, which is not good, but it's not terrible considering everybody had better pulls than I did. Everybody built better decks than I did, so I kind of let myself down there. But I still took 28th and got a consolation prize for it. Stone Quarry, Sleep Paralysis, this one helped a lot too. Trail of Evidence, Erdwall Illuminator. I actually never got the chance to play him, as he was always discarded, or I never drew him. One of those. Then Tireless Tracker. This one was a beast when I was playing with this deck. I built the whole deck around investigating. Like, for instance, investigate, then target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each clue creature you control. Or not clue creature, but clue you can control. Now, this was the only mythic that I pulled out of the draft. Wolf of Devil's Breach. This one helped me a lot. Whenever Wolf of Devil's Breach attacks, you may pay 1 in a mountain and discard a card. If you do, Wolf of Devil's Breach deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to the discarded card's converted mana cost. This one came in real handy. It was basically an end of the game type card because of its cost. Neglected Heirloom, I'll show you guys that card in a second. Forsaken Sanctuary, Sanitarium Skeleton. I think I only had one of those in there. Other Alms of the Veins, Rancid Rats, Abyssinian Missionaries, which was really good in helping me with this deck, and Griffin's Boon. There they are. They're right here in the front. Alright, so Abyssinian Missionaries, it's a little bit played. I didn't put it into a sleeve when I was playing with it, but at the beginning of your end step, if it is equipped, transform it, and then it becomes a 4/4. And when this creature transforms into Lunarch Inquisitors, you may exile another target creature until this card leaves the battlefield. And I had this, the Neglected Heirloom, to go along with it. Costs 1 to play, 1 to equip. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, and when the equipped creature transform Neglected Heirloom. So these two would always transform at the same time. So boosting him into a 4/4, but then this would boost him to a 7/7 with first strike. So that was really, really helpful in the draft. That's about all I have in this box for you guys. But now we're going to get into the really exciting portion of this opening. My friend was kind enough to loan me a few bucks to get this early product. The Shadows over Innistrad intro pack, the Ghostly Tide. It is blue and white because those are my favorite colors to run. And the cost of this card is really high, but it's worth it because it's a 4/4 flying, and whenever another spirit enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 2 life. Tap 3 and a white to put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Now this is really exciting for me because A, it's early product. These aren't supposed to be out until the 8th, but the card shop was so kind enough as to let us have these early. And actually, these were one of the prizes for being in the top 8, along with a Jace pop figure, deck holders, really nice ones, sleeves also. That would have been good for the draft. But anyways, let's crack this open. Enough of me talking. And let us see what is inside of here. And obviously we've got our 2 boosters, which I'll be opening first. And we have our player's guide and our rule reference card, which we have several of, so there you go. And if you guys didn't get a chance to see the story continuation, I would recommend that you see it because it was epic. I'm really sad that I didn't know that they were going to show that, because I would have video recorded it to put in this video. But there's that. There's what the guide looks like. Excuse my loss of voice. It gets pretty crazy in pre-releases. I'm not even going to fold that up. Alright, and here we are. We have the Soren pack, and I forgot her name, but it's actually a girl werewolf, I think. But we will open the werewolf pack first and the Soren pack last. Now, like I said, that was the only mythic that I pulled out of the draft, so let's hope that I get a good mythic rare in here. Oh, excuse me. And I'm really hoping to get Avacyn, because it would be amazing to pull that. And there's the deck that we'll be getting to later. All right, so we got Jace's Scrutiny. Here, I'll move this up. Dauntless Cathar, Ghostly Wings, Senseless Rage, Sanitarium Skeleton. I used him once in my deck. Oh, another Vessel of Volatility. Very nice. Kessig Dire Swine, Macabre Waltz, Pyrehound, Dissension in the Ranks, Howlpack Resurgence, Indulgent Aristocrat, and our rare / mythic is Fevered Visions. For 1, a blue and a red. At the beginning of each player's end step, that player draws a card. If the player is your opponent and has 4 or more cards in hand, Fevered Visions deals 2 damage to him or her. Not bad, not bad. And then we got Convicted Killer. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform him. And he becomes a 4/4, and if 2 or more spells were played last turn, then transform him back. And there's another clue card. Alright, so let's get a sleeve for Fevered Visions. And I hope the set list is available online soon, very soon, because I can't wait to look at it. I can't wait to see what all's in it. Alright, so there's that. We'll set that up right there. Now we'll go into our Soren pack. And the last time we opened a Soren pack, we got a $120 card out of it. So let's hope that that luck with Soren continues. Looks like we're starting off with another Jace's Scrutiny. And then Dauntless Cathar. Moldgraph Scavenger. Ethereal Guidance. Hulking Devil. Kessig Dire Swine. Deadweight, Ember Eye Wolf, Essence Flux. This was one of the main cards that killed me in the draft. Foul Orchard, very nice. Black and green mana, enters the battlefield tapped. Not bad. Ghoulsteed and another Fevered Visions. But we got Duskwatch Recruiter, and it's a double rare pack, and this one's a foil. From under the floorboards, 3 and 2 swamps to cast, and then Madness, X and 2 swamps. If you discard this card, discard it into exile. When you do, cast it for its Madness cost, or put it into your graveyard. Put 3 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield tapped, and you gain 3 life. If from under the floorboards Madness cost was paid, instead put X of those tokens onto the battlefield tapped, and you gain X life. So not bad, not bad. We got a token for our Duskwatch Recruiter, and we got a zombie token. So let's get sleeves for those. Alright, I didn't pull the one that I hoped. However, these are still pretty good cards. I don't run blue and red a lot, but I could probably figure out a use for it. Maybe I'll even throw in the Scalding Tarn in there. Who knows? I'm losing my voice, guys. Alright. Let's crack this open. Alright. So the first rare we already looked at. So let's sleeve that baby up. And set her in the back there. Alright, and then our second rare is Rattle Chains. It's a 2-drop spirit creature. It's a 2/1 with flash and flying. When it enters the battlefield, target spirit gains hexproof until the end of turn. You may cast spirit spells as though they had flash. That is a very good card, especially for this the Drug Skull Cavalry. Very nice, very nice. And Seagraph Scab, there's 2 of those. And then Dauntless Cathar, there's 2 of those. Spectral Shepherd, there's 2 of those. Niblis of Dusk. Reckless Scholar. Apothecary Ghost, or Geist. Nearheath Chaplain. Silent Observer. Emissary of the Sleepless. Stormrider Spirit. Land. And then Chaplain's Blessing. Essence Flux. Not Forgotten. Puncturing Light. Vessel of Ephemera. There's 2 of those. Bound by Moonsilver. There's 2 of those. Catalog. Deny Existence. Silver Strike. Dang it. They're out of focus the whole time. I'm sorry. Ooh, Sleep Paralysis. I could always use more of those. And Pour Over the Pages. Alright, so there's what to expect in the Ghostly Tide Shadows over Innistrad intro deck. Again, the set comes out officially Thursday, April 8th, so be sure to check it out. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like and a comment in the comment section, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching, and have a good one. Axel Ebner out. Peace.